In Chicago, sources telling Fox News police there were told to actually stand down on helping ICE agents who are in danger. Mike Tobin.
And if I was still a cop and I'm on duty, I'm going to that scene. And if they want to suspend me or try to discipline me, go right ahead. Go right ahead. I'm going to challenge you on that. I want you to try to discipline me for lawfully conducting my job, conducting business, trying to protect fellow officers too. Oh, heck no.
Over the communication through the Office of Emergency Management and Communication reading, no units will respond to this. Multiple police sources have confirmed to us the message is authentic and it is backed up by audio of the stand down order.
And again, per the Chief of Patrol, we have all the units that for 999, Chief of Patrol said all units clear out from there. We're not sending anybody over to that location. All right, and 999, just to confirm, 39th Police in Kedzie, they were saying that they were being surrounded by that large crowd, and they were requesting the police were not sending. I'm waving off all the cars heading to 39th Police in Kedzie.
Again, those are the orders we're being given.
In an official statement, CPD says officers did respond, writing quote, CPD responded to the scene to document the incident. CPD officers were also on the scene to maintain safety and traffic control. Now, chaos was triggered when, according to federal prosecutors, two individuals used their cars to ram the cars of Border Patrol agents. One of the agents shot a driver of one attacking vehicle. Those attackers are now charged federally. Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker says the facts need to play out.
We don't have a lot of facts. Remember, these are the same folks who killed a person, unarmed person, just a couple of weeks ago in Franklin Park. At first, they said that the officer had been threatened with his life. The reality of it and the truth of it has now come out. And
research on that video or that incident he's talking about here. And I'll probably make some additional content. But just listen to what he's saying. I mean, this guy living in or governing, if you want to call it that, Illinois with the city of Chicago in it, one of the most violent cities in the nation and to some degrees in the world. And he's sitting over here vilifying cops, vilifying law enforcement, as he always does. And I just wonder how anybody with any common sense could put somebody like this in office. I just don't understand it. I just don't get it. But it happens time and time again. These blue states, or largely, I would say, because guys like this get in power, but just listen to the rhetoric that they spew. And then they want to turn around and always trying to make this into some type of racial thing. And why do they do that? Because they know that it's going to push some triggers, push some buttons for Black folks, for Hispanic folks, and these progressive white folks who want to try to save everybody by basically overlooking the evil that is actually happening to these various groups. It's absolutely insane.
That wasn't the case. They killed somebody. They are just putting out their propaganda, and then we've got to later determine what actually happened.
300 Illinois National Guardsmen have now been called up for a 2-month deployment to Chicago. What you're looking at right now is video of the scene that triggered that particular radio call. Tear gas and pepper balls were deployed into the crowd after agents said they were attacked. But meantime, as I just mentioned, 300 Illinois National Guardsmen have been called up for a 2-month deployment to Chicago to protect federal personnel and property. Also, Texas National Guardsmen, 400 of them, have been called up for deployment to both Illinois, to Portland, and an undetermined location.
And just think about this also. We have here in our country over the last, few months since Donald Trump's been going around trying to get this immigration thing under control, which Joe Biden let run amok, allowing tens of millions, estimated by many, into our country. And now, where these people just let our borders be invaded, these woke judges who are trying to fight Trump at every turn. And we've seen ICE officers shot at, had rocks thrown at them, their vehicles attacked on the street. assaults against ICE agents has increased. I've heard estimates up to 1,000%, but yet they were given a stand down order, the Chicago PD, and chose not to go out there and protect these officers. Yeah, they said that they arrived, but I want to know. I want to see some body cam footage or some other footage to see if they actually intervened when the crowd started getting unruly. And any respectable police officer would step in there and make sure that another officer, another fellow officer, was protected. This whole thing has gotten so out of hand, and I hope, man, I just really want to see some of these folks removed from office. And I'm not talking about by any means, any violent means or anything like that. But a lot of these Democrat leaders are simply evil, and it's all a bid to maintain power. Don't let them fool you into thinking that they care about these illegals in their city and in their states. They don't give a damn about these folks. It is a pure numbers game. The more bodies you have, that counts. That counts when it comes to the census, and that counts when it comes to Senate and congressional seats. Keep that in mind, y'all. They're feigning this whole idea that they really, really care, but it's all a power grab. Well, let me know what you think about this entire situation. Drop your comments down below, but before you go, check out this video right here. I think you'll appreciate it.